Hello everybody, welcome back to Ratchet and Clank 2. My name is Barry John and I have two people on the help desk with me today. I will let them introduce themselves.
Greetings, this is Leyland.
Hi, you have entered the queue, Speedball.
Your number is 5.
6.
We are under attack. Can't outrun them.
Wow, that didn't last long. We just blew our cover immediately. We should have put the helmet on the ship. That way we would have recognized us.
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, we will be able to start doing the, come on. God damn.
Do an aileron roll.
Yes. So one of the things I want to do in this section, Rotanium, is go into here. I need to collect something that's in here.
Oh, of course. The valuable thing is on the carrier ship.
Yep. It's this guy right here.
Oh, we can't miss that. Gotta get that.
Come on.
And you just lost.
Yeah. So basically, you can. There are on certain levels an actual nanotech, a dedicated nanotech upgrade that no matter how much health you have or how much experience you need, hitting it will automatically increase your nanotech level or your maximum health.
So I guess they kind of set aside some sections of the health bar specifically so that you can pick up these extensions, because otherwise it'd be kind of silly if you could get to max level and then pick up a extension after that and waste it.
Yeah. Come on.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I had our own surprise guest up here. My dog wanted in on the recording.
Alright,
That's okay.
Anyhow.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to make sure there because it does look like that I collected it and it stayed collected, thankfully.
Yeah, that's
good.
Nice of it. Yeah, I mean, it stands to reason how they like to stick things off the main path slightly, exploration bonuses, that they would put an exploration bonus in the shmup section anyway.
Mm-hmm. But this is like the first actual one you can return to, because your initial tutorial shmup section, I wanted to get away from that. It was a one-off thing, you can't go back to it.
Ah, that makes sense.
Because you may have noticed how I was flipping through the challenges at the beginning here, and you can come back and do missions for the roundup videos that I'm going to be doing eventually. Oh my god, so many roundup videos.
So, it kind of passed without comment earlier, but it makes sense that, of course the boss is just back and sending a message out to his goons, without much comment. Those kinds of guys, it takes more than a helicopter crash to kill them.
Yeah. And yes, we will be...
that didn't even make, the list of events. That's less important than the company picnic.
Yeah. And even then, Ratchet and Clank are like, wait, didn't we shoot this guy down? Yeah, no, he's good. Alright, 7 missiles. Where's my... Oh, there's my afterburner button.
It looks like the radar says they're on top of you. I guess they're literally on top of you.
Yeah, hold on. Gotta do some wiggling here.
Yep, when in doubt, don't fly in a straight line.
So, 2 ships left. There we go, there's one. Where's the other one? There we go. Come on.
Try a somersault.
Free space this is not.
Nice skinny. That's a good trick.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good how you're able to fly in the middle of all that.
It's making your ship bark like a dog.
Alright, I'm down to about 50% health. Well, it's a raritanium, though.
That's fine. That's 49% more than you need.
You do have a point. Oh, missile
it's
refill.
It's not like they're disabling your systems by shooting at them. Thankfully, you don't have to repair your ship in the middle of combat. That would be annoying.
Come on, there we go.
I'm not sure how they would handle that in this game, since this is a power-up based game where you just drive over things.
Yeah, that's true. This is the kind of game where you would just run into a crate with a wrench logo on it and just run it over, and that would repair your ship.
Come on, there we go. Alright, enemies behind me.
You know, come to think of it, it's kind of weird that our ship has the red lasers and theirs have the green lasers. Because green is a bigger wavelength, so that means that they're more powerful, right?
Red is more... red is softer, but it has a longer range to it.
I said... Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, red is long and green is short.
But that just
energy.
Yeah, but we have a longer range to ours, so, you know... Don't mind me, I'm just, you know, shooting little
just
bits.
Strafing that asteroid there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the segment on...
Yeah, I've got mad skills. Yeah. A difficult challenge, but one that a trained commando...
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
For the 5th time, I have a collect call to Thugs for Less from a Mr. You Are Gonna Die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot.
Uh-oh.
I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees are off at some picnic.
Hey, that was a bonding exercise.
Enough! I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Oh yeah? Well, you can kiss your, you know what I mean. Dang it.
Did you trace that?
Coordinates locked in. We are headed there now.
Are you coming?
I'm going to back out here.
Yeah, it's hard to get a good customer base when you're in this line of work.
Yeah. But might as well head off to our second level for the video, because I'm not going to stick around and do the challenges at this point.
How's the reception out here?
We have sports, weather, ooh, the Science Channel.
Keep going. Whoa, what's that?
Those are all the same channel.
The legend, the loser. Captain Quark, once the idol of everyone in the galaxy, has finally hit rock bottom. After his humiliation at the hands of Ratchet and Clank, Quark sold bogus merchandise he claimed were Gadgetron products. But a key defect in this product, the personal hygienator, caused severe irritation in sensitive body areas and alerted authorities to Quark's scam. Behind the hero. Return after these messages.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yes, I suppose it...
All this time, my
You should have just gotten into selling
hygiene must have
tabletop
been causing
grills.
that itch.
Anyway... shortly.
It's a real market for that in this universe.
Considering some of the things that are out there, yeah, actually. Having a nice big grill to use, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Too late again.
We always seem to be a bit late. Why is that?
Well, let's check this place out and find out where he's headed.
All the loading screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like that thief had advance notice of us coming there. They always seem to know where we are. And they had access to Clank earlier. You don't suppose they've managed to install some sort of a tracking beacon in him, do you think?
Spyware. He's secretly mining crypto.
Ooh. Alright.
Now, I see what you mean about there being a lot of guns.
Yeah, perhaps too many.
That is a problem.
Jesus.
So,
I mean, 4 of them came from the Gadgetron vendor, but still.
Yeah. But does this look familiar to people who've played the series? That's Mr. Zircon.
Oh, right, of course. That friend that everyone remembers.
Oh. All right. Oh, damn it. Okay, so sniper rifle, turret, and semi-seeking explosive that, I pretty much prefer this. Do I want to buy the... It tells you that the
It's
Seekers...
pretty cheap.
Yeah, but you're comparing also to the other guns here as well, like 10, 15...
I mean, you're going to want all the guns by the end of the game anyway, right?
Yeah. Might as well buy it anyways, because it's
more ammo you can carry on your person.
Mm-hmm.
If you really just have to swap out all your weapons, that's one more gun's worth of ammo you can use before you run out of everything.
There we go.
That situation hasn't really come up yet, but later it could.
Mm-hmm. Okay, which way is which? Do I want to go here?
I recommend you go to the question mark, because there's probably something over there.
I'm just trying to remember which question mark I want to do first. Oh, right.
Can you actually, select one of those and, mark it? Or no, it just gets checked off once you've done it.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
speedball.
not going to highlight one of those on the map.
New location, speedball. I know where one of the skill points is on this world. Don't worry, Speedball's time will come, people. I know you're all like, well, why is Speedball looking all this stuff up when you're not doing any of them? It's because, some of these things can be done on the first pass, and most of them are going to be done, coming back later on with upgraded weapons and all that sort of fun stuff.
Yeah, there are some problems in this series that can't be solved with a mini-nuke, I'm afraid.
Alright, so what's the name of this planet again?
Notak. Nope, hold on.
Yeah, Notak.
Notak.
Canal City. There it is.
Now,
3 platinum bolts and 1 skill
okay, I know
point.
about the skill point. I'm going to be doing that right away. After I deal with
I'm
these.
a little impressed. That was almost a coordinated ambush, sort of. Their battle tactics leave something to be desired, though. They're all reloading at the same time. That's not good for business.
So, Speedball, you want to call out what the skill point is before I do it?
Planet Buster. Destroy the large floating globe.
Yep.
Well, it makes sense. Everything else around here is made out of bolts.
Hold on a second here. I just want to... Oh.
That's pretty good. You're going to need to do a little better than that, though.
You're right. Actually, I remember I need to... hold on. I need to take out the rings first.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's more like it. Something with a lot of ammo and a lot of spread. That you can manually aim.
Okay, make sure I've got everything. This reminds me a bit of the Quark statue skill point in the first game.
Yeah, they didn't need to program that in, but they did. It's more amusing than just blowing up 5 cars for the nth time would have been.
And I mean, destroying the Quark statue, in a way, it's almost like it's either foreshadowing or them,
Timber.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Property Destruction would be a good subtitle for one of their games.
Yeah, I guess this falls under property insurance, maybe? This is all just one big insurance fraud scheme. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That guy really got the better of you with that gun whip there.
Wow, yeah, it took you down to 1.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna... To be fair, this particular section has always been a particular pain for me.
Yeah, like, those guys don't have a lot of health. They have just enough that they can survive and get, like, a spiteful shot off. Like, one more shot before you actually fully kill them. So, you do have to actually mix, like, attack and defense when dealing with them.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just Berserker rush in and, like, just mash the button, so to say. Like, you have to actually, like, chain stuns, staggers on them properly. Or watch out for their return fire, for example. I mean, I think it's still doable. Like, if you have, with a bit of practice, you can beat all of them with just a wrench, but you have to, like, actually pay attention to what their shots are doing.
Yeah, and here you can see how the Tesla gun isn't actually arcing around. It's, when it locks onto one specific enemy, it stays locked onto them. Also, hold on. Why are you... I'll give
Nice
them
pose.
Yeah, I'll give them points.
Oh! Yeah, a nice try. It's cleverer than they usually get.
So this is the Seeker gun in action. It fires off a little bit and then goes to the second stage to...
Yeah, like, there is that delay between when you fire it off and when it actually hits something, but it looks like it does hit pretty hard once it actually lands.
Yeah, these guys also recover from being stunned real quick, which is annoying.
Yeah, that's the other aspect of it.
Ah! Son of a... Okay, you. But the nice thing about the Seeker gun, I can fire it that way.
Seems great for these aerial targets. Oh, yeah. That's
But I
a
could-
nice way of doing it. That's not a smart helicopter, is it?
No. But it goes around the corner, and that's the important part for me.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, that star weapon might have been able to do it, but the Seeker gun is a lot more reliable in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, they were hiding behind the blast-proof, or blast-resistant glass, so that's why those other two got away. Oh, that's clever of them. They were trying to flank around to your blind spot there.
Yeah, and they actually were smart enough to, come around to the...
Yeah, like, if you get too many of those guys active at the same time, or, like, try and run past one group of them, like, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble here. Like, I think this particular area is still not that hard, per se, if you take your time, but it is definitely, as we've seen, a lot more punishing once you start losing control of the situation.
Yeah, like, we're out of the, the easy part of the game now, shall we say. Enemy difficulty is going to start ramping up. You are expected to have improved weapons.
And, like, situational awareness and, like, ability to, like, spot the enemy's bullets underneath your own bullets when they're returning fire. Well, okay, maybe... Well, yeah, see exactly what I mean. They can spot you from pretty far away, sometimes.
Damn it.
So even if they're still doing, like, 1 damage per hit, like, that will add up.
Mm-hmm. And you can see here how the experience bar on the Visibomb gun is already maxed out. You.
Well, that's fine. That's how old technology works. It stays the same. It doesn't suddenly change when you download a software update, and they don't move all the buttons around.
Ah, that's the trick. These are fresh out of the box. They were never been updated. That's why they're still leveled up.
Yeah, it's a stable 1.0 release.
Yeah. Was this their team building exercise? Pretend to be a mannequin?
Oh, hey, enemy spawner was there.
Well, yeah, those are a good way of encouraging the player to get out of cover and try and be a little bit more aggressive about the thing.
True, but I have the Tesla gun, which its primary purpose is crowd control like that, so...
Yeah, having two separate weapons it's kind of like having double ammo for solving one class of problems. If you could just switch to a second gun that kind of does the same thing, mechanically a little bit differently, so you still have to adapt a little bit, but still, like, gets the job done.
There we go. And that's the second one I found, or from the first words.
Alright, so now we've caused a distraction over in that direction, so that'll make it clear for us to go the other way, right?
That's a plan. Oh, right, those guys still exist. Getting into sniper fights with these guys is fun as well, but I don't have that gun yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give them credit, even though they might not be in cover, at least spreading out seems to work to their benefit a lot more than crowding together when, like, you can't really hit all of them with your area of effect guns the same way you did in earlier levels. So anything that makes them live slightly longer to shoot a few more energy balls your way seems to work out pretty well for them. That said, they are still cannon fodder, but they take a little bit longer to go down, and that's what they really have going for them. Nice amphitheater.
I know!
Hey, I mean, maybe this was part of the retreat, you know, the kick.
You know, for people who want to sing their hearts out.
I don't know, it seems like more of a spot to watch speedboat races from.
Okay, I gotta check something here. I have the Visibomb gun. Can I pull the same trick I did in Descent 2 and suit? Okay.
That seems like it's on a timer, I think.
Oh, no.
So, I'm imagining that the switch is on the other side of the door here.
Yeah. Son of a... Okay, I'm gonna try one more time.
Maybe if you go even farther out, like maybe if you shoot from the amphitheater, you might be able to go round that with a wider... Obviously, this is a pretty wide turn you need here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe if you stand on that edge and then point more inwards, maybe you'll have a better shot at it.
Ah, no, it's not gonna work. Okay, fine. I'll do this the way it's intended. Like
yeah, that might work, but it'd probably take you, like, a half an hour to get it right, because it's so narrow there.
It's one of those speedrun tactics that people might try out and, you know, do their save states and reload until they get it right the first time.
Yeah, it's one of those cases where the geometry of that thing is probably not going to be as clear as you would like.
Yeah.
Still, though, it sounds more practical than just hoping that you kind of quantum teleport through the wall.
Oh, no. I want to do... There we go, much better.
Yeah, so there you go. So, it's not really a, like, point-blank shotgun per se, unless you're doing, like, darting in and darting out kinds of actions. But, the humble wrench, still really good at getting enemies off you from, like, a narrow angle.
Come on.
So yeah, the side flip is okay, but obviously you have to actually be going, like, perpendicular to how the shots are coming in at you, or else it doesn't work.
I mean, I call this a shotgun, but it's more like a...
It's not really a spread gun either. It's like a cone gun.
Yeah.
I'd almost call it like a blunderbuss or a blast cannon.
Yeah. Okay, here's where things are going to start getting interesting. There's firing support. So when they're actually covering each other and they're in each other's effective range, then you kind of have to split your attention. You either, like, dodge one and deal with the other, or you start playing around with, like, how quickly can you eliminate one group versus the other. Like, maybe you just kind of jump around like a chicken while you fire rockets at the helicopter. Or maybe you have, you know, the Tesla gun and you deal with the little enemies and you dodge the big one. Either way works, it's just a matter of whichever one seems to fit the situation and what ammo have you got left in your guns.
And of course, just shooting the gun, using the knockback to push them off the edge and into a bottomless pit still kills them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should do a Wilhelm scream. Oh!
Okay, get some space.
Yeah, so the Tesla gun doesn't seem to be doing, like, killing the medium guys, the ones with the guns, the thugs, really quickly enough to be satisfying here, so...
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
it's...
can use them to clean up the little bots, but that's about all it's good for here. You've just got so much better options for the thugs.
Yeah. Alright. Now, I do know where there's a platinum bolt here, and I'm gonna grab that once I've done that. Done that. Have fun blowing these guys up, because I can. Now, I want dynamo.
Oh, that's the trick.
Now, unfortunately...
So, theoretically, if you were in a real hurry, you could make the run and do this on the first pass, but good luck getting there fast enough with that many enemies in the way.
Yeah, and because the cutscene happens, it is still counting down at that point. So I'm just going to wait for it to time out first and then reset it.
Yeah, seems like this is going to be a pretty risky place to do long jumps if you're trying to go faster than normal walking speed.
Like that, for example. Come on, come on. Don't. There we go.
Good enough.
And fortunately, when the door closes, it does provide you with a way out.
Wow, they're really pulling all out the stops to get you here. Well, maybe not quite all of them, but they're definitely spending a lot of money trying to get rid of this one guy. But you're just too good. You're too strong.
Improvements?
I have too much Tesla gun on me.
That slim cognito.
And able to shake off like that much firepower, too. So much health.
Weapons, shielding, or a new hyperspace module. We'll hook you up quickly, cheaply, and most important, quietly. So next time you're in the market for some legally
Would you be advertising this, sir?
Remember
Damn
the
it.
name. Slim Cognitos. The only inspections we pass are yours.
I can't remember if Slim Cognito was in the first game or not, if this is his introduction.
Well, a quick visit to Slim's wouldn't cost us much time. Or maybe we should check out that chemical.
Seems like they're
Someone
marketing
inside
to
might
the
know where
Thugs
the
for
thief
Less
was headed.
employees here, more like.
Okay,
For sure, we'll put the chemical factory right on the water. What could go wrong?
Wow, how long is the range on that
I was
thing?
surprised too, considering it was mostly vertical. I think the gun might have just checked horizontal distance, it didn't really focus on the vertical.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. There's some verticality to the fights here, but not like it's not a huge factor.
Okay.
Yeah, fortunately, this isn't like Doom 2, where like enemies hiding on like upper platforms and sniping you from up there is a constant problem.
I was going to say there wasn't a switch on the back of that door either, which annoys me.
Well, that's good to know about.
Yeah. I thought
so
there
it was a plot door, not a switch door.
Yeah. Annoys me, but I can live with that. I gotta say, though, having the nice big bolt outside your security apparatus as your emergency entrance.
I've seen better. Oh, that's me being nice. I've seen better.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess the whole place is automated. Looks like it's this place is for the bots.
Sorry, I'm just not a big particular fan of this section here.
Well, okay, I'm glad that didn't break anything. You can still see all the pistons and compressors and whatnot working in the background. Okay, now that's pretty cool. You know, they didn't have to animate it like that, but they did. They put in a little bit of extra work for that. And, you know, it clips into the platform, sure, but it does it in a very particular and, like, controlled way that, like, it looks natural.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of...
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, the thermo thing seems to really only add, like, a little bit of rigmarole to the whole thing. But I think, if I remember right, this is where it gets a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Like we have to undo the pipes, then unfreeze the water?
Hold on, I'm just double checking here. I think that...
Yeah, I think you can't get back up from here. I think you have to go underwater now.
Yeah. Might as well pick up some ammo while I'm at it.
Yeah, I think if this process, like, filling up the meter took about, like, 2 fewer seconds than it does now, it might feel a little bit better. For now, it just kind of seems like the meter is there more so to keep you from toggling things by accident, but, like, when are you ever going to have this gun out if you weren't trying to do things by intentionally?
Well, you know, he's not sucking coolant out of the water, so he must be sucking heat out of the water or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the only explanation that makes
And
sense to me.
here is
Yeah, there we go.
This is the... God... There we go.
Yeah, so there's a...
You see
there's
the
a
fish?
Bitey in there.
Yeah. So if we go into the water while Bitey isn't frozen, he bites us. We die.
Yeah, it took them a while to get to this point, but this is when they actually start playing around a little bit with what's going on to the extent that you have to actually time it a little bit more properly.
Mm-hmm. But it is like you said, like it's the rule of 3 in game design. Like you teach the player to use a thing in perfect safety. You give them a minor challenge to go with it, and then you like the third one is the actually dangerous part.
Yeah, so this is where the meter is actually relevant, like getting it like almost frozen, and then it makes it much easier for you to actually time the actual freezing to the proper extent.
Okay, can I get...
Now, let's see, is that good enough?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, just barely. Very good. Alright, very, very nice. We're gonna see why he had to do that in just a moment here. Yeah.
I can't believe we almost got killed by the dopefish.
Oh my god. I haven't thought about Commander Keen in ages, Speedball.
Me neither, but dopefish has been showing up as an Easter egg in
Yeah.
more of the recent so-called boom shoots.
So I think Barry John might get a chance to show this pretty soon, but basically, to cut a long story short, if you freeze the water level all the way down at the bottom, you don't actually have enough height to make it up to that jump there, so you have to go back and try it again at a higher level.
The fact that I did this on my first pass is ridiculous. In my practice playthrough, I spent like 10 minutes fighting with this thing. Or was
Yeah,
it...
it's all too easy for you to either still freeze it too low, even when you know what's going on, and still can't make that jump up to the reservoir rim, or if you freeze it too high, you don't fit in the tunnel. So,
And you also
this
have
is
to...
like the first real, actual thermo puzzle that justifies the inclusion of this gadget, is this thing right here.
And part of it is the Sorry. Untangle my brain there for a second. Because I am... Jump
Perhaps these robots
like
can
that.
assist us.
There you go.
Excuse me. Have you seen
You aren't seeing it,
any
people, but I put down my
masked
controller and I'm giving this
weirdos?
thing a 2-finger salute.
I think I had better do the talking.
The fact that I did it on the first pass is ridiculous.
A masked customer picked up an order not long ago.
There's one right in front of
They
you.
received a new transmission from him, and they are willing to show it to us. For a
Oh, no
small
wonder the
price.
other guy thought that we were one of them. These guys look like
Oh,
planks.
he speaks fluent boop. Oh, they know. They know what they've got. Alright.
Yeah. Although I have to...
Well,
Look at those guys. They've got bow ties and square
it's
glasses.
okay.
Yeah.
That 6,000 bolts will go into the petty cash fund.
Oops. Better make that 5 containers and 4 containers of liquid hydrogen. Oops. Better add 6 crates of nitroglycerin and... Look, just give me
We've got 3 containers. Oh, sorry, 5.
And I need it delivered.
Hey, what?
I don't think things are going well for the thief.
Or nothing. Just some robot humor.
Okay, funny guy. Let's just head to those coordinates.
And Frozen Lab, Planet Siberius. I wonder what's up with that. But that's it for this world until we come back to collect the other 2 missing platinum bolts. I could have sworn there was one on top of the building here, but I guess wrong. Join me next time when we head to Planet Siberius, and we are not going to be playing Siberia.